fall, and that means high school football time. In one local city, high school football is king. The Pocatello schools have surged out to another great start. Century, Highland, and Pocatello have combined to start the year with a 5-0 record, and the odds are at least one of those teams advancing to the state playoffs seems to be increasing every Friday night. But if the Idaho High School Activities Association has their way, only one championship trophy would be available to District 25. Phil Campbell tells us what's being done to keep Highland competing at the 5A level.
Well, Todd, I think the school district was just as surprised as anyone when they found out the Idaho High School Activities Association was recommending Highland move down to 4A. While the drop down makes sense geographically as both Pocatello and Century compete in the 4A classification, the district believes it's in the best interest for everyone to keep Highland at the state's highest level.
The projections for Highland High School is to grow as it is for all three of our high schools. So we have clear information to show to the state that our numbers will be well over the cutoff for 5A as they have been in the past. Like I said, this is just a small one grade level of kids as it goes through the system that's smaller than all the others.
The 5A classification begins with 12,080 students. Highland came in just one student short. The figures were calculated a little differently from how they were drawn in the past. Instead of just looking at the attendance as a whole, the Activities Association used attendance snapshots to come up with an average for the year. If the recommendations are put into place, all three schools in the district would be competing for one championship trophy. This would likely eliminate some of the state playoff games inside Holt Arena and have a negative impact on businesses that benefit from the out-of-town visitors.
They looked at a lot of different things, especially the balance in the school district between 4A and 5A. Obviously, if you have two schools that are 4A, one that's 5A, then when it comes state playoff time, your opportunity to send more teams to state competition is there when you have two different classifications instead of all three schools battling for the same spot.
Now, the appeal is not accepted. The decision would come down to a vote from the 11 5A superintendents. Highland would just need a simple majority. Reporting from the KPVI Sports Department, Phil Campbell, KPVI News 6.
Now, to clarify, Phil Campbell said that 12,800 students classify for 5A. He obviously meant to say 1,280. Regardless of what classification the three schools will be in next fall, they will need a place to play. The contract with Holt Arena expires this year, and Robert Devine says even though this year's deal has helped fill the coffers at each of the schools involved, all options remain on the table.